Breaking news of Gervonta Davis revealing that he has been studying Floyd Mayweather for the entire Ryan Garcia fight camp. Here is exactly what Gervonta had to say on All of the Smoke podcast. Check it out.
Obviously getting a chance to come into camp today and check you out. When you have any kind of downtime, I see you have Floyd on YouTube. What are you taking from watching his fights?
Just little stuff, just like how he's moving, like his hand placement, like where he throwing at and things like that. Like just how he is in like the boxing ring. Just I like to try to watch him a lot because I not really fight like him, but I try to like he's orthodox. So if I can do it on the southpaw side, then it's gonna be a little awkward for my opponent. So I always like to watch Floyd. You know what I mean? Because he's the best at. Well, and that I think that he's the best, like the greatest of all time, for sure.
That was Tank on All of the Smoke. This was a great interview that you guys do not want to miss. So I'm going to leave a link for the full interview in the description box below. Make sure you guys check it out. With that being said, you know, it's interesting what Gervonta had to say, because when a lot of people think about Floyd Mayweather, they automatically think shoulder roll, the Philly shell, so on and so forth, when there's way, way more to it than that. I remember when Adrian Broner first came on the scene, when he started doing the Philly shell, everybody started comparing him to Floyd Mayweather because he was doing the shoulder roll. However, they quickly realized there's way, way more to Floyd Mayweather than that. What made Floyd Mayweather the Michael Jordan of boxing was everything. His hand speed, his power, his reflexes, his footwork, his quickness, his chin, including his defense and technique from the shoulder roll, so on and so forth. But what was even more important than what passes the eye test from all of Floyd Mayweather's natural God-gifted abilities was his IQ, his skill, his ability to make adjustments on the fly. Floyd didn't need a whole camp to make adjustments. I mean, you have fighters out there that can't adjust at all. Then you have fighters that could adjust from a fight-to-fight basis, like Anthony Joshua. Then you have fighters that could make adjustments after 6 rounds. You also have fighters that could make adjustments within 2 to 3 rounds. Then you have the special fighters that could make adjustments from a round-to-round basis. Then you have the GOAT, Floyd himself, that could make adjustments quicker than anybody else within the round itself. That's Floyd. Whenever Floyd Mayweather got hit, you're rarely seeing him get hit with the same punch again, because he automatically makes adjustments on the fly. The Sugar Shane Mosley fight, the Chop Chop Corley fight, the Zab Judah fight, and even the Maidana fight. In all of these fights, the few fights Floyd Mayweather got hurt, every time Floyd Mayweather got hurt, he came back in the same round and got the best of them. In the Sugar Shane Mosley fight, when Sugar Shane hurt Floyd in the 2nd round, if you go back and watch the fight, by the end of that same round, Floyd started backing up Sugar Shane and was getting the better of Sugar Shane Mosley. He even managed to hurt Sugar Shane with the left hook. By the way, that was the worst I ever seen Floyd Mayweather get hurt. Floyd did the same in the Chop Chop Corley fight, the Zab Judah fight, and even the Maidana fight. Remember when Maidana threw like 100 punches the first time they fought in the 1st round? If you go back to that 1st round, Floyd Mayweather hurt Maidana with a body shot, and that's why Maidana ended up throwing a low blow in order to pause the action, since Floyd Mayweather hurt him real bad with a body shot, a left hook body shot. That's what makes Floyd Mayweather the GOAT, is the ability to make adjustments quicker than anybody else in the history of the sport. So Floyd Mayweather's best attributes are actually the ones that the eye can't see, which is his skill, his hand placement like Gervonta was talking about, his control, his understanding of positioning, distance control, being rugged like Bernard Hopkins, however, just in a smooth way, along with the feints and understanding of the sweet science. That's why Floyd Mayweather always says, you could be stronger than me, hit harder than me, so on and so forth. You can have all of the attributes better than me, but you are not smarter than me. That's why I will always prevail. Therefore, the fact that Gervonta is implementing some of Floyd Mayweather techniques and his craft into his game, that spells trouble for anybody, let alone Ryan, who whenever I've seen him shadowboxing and so on and so forth, I continue seeing Ryan throw arm punches without moving his head, which that's going to cost him the fight on fight night if he doesn't correct that mistake, because Gervonta could easily set him up. Not saying it's going to be an easy fight for Gervonta. All I'm saying is Gervonta is over here studying Floyd for the Ryan fight, elevating his game to another level, while Ryan is still here throwing punches without moving his head, even though he's going up against a counterpuncher that's a one-punch knockout artist. Nevertheless, to me, Gervonta is like Broly. He is so gifted, he has so much unlocked potential that even he, Tank, is not even aware of. To me, Tank, he comes off like he be amazed by his own work of what he could do. It's like he's breaking his own limits, learning and understanding what he can really do. I remember when Tank TKO'd Hector Garcia and put him blind for like few seconds. Tank was like, man, I didn't even know I hit that hard. He said something similar to when he knocked out Mario Barrios, or even Rolly, when he said, I didn't even hit Rolly like that. Tank is so gifted that his biggest enemy is the man in the mirror. But one thing for sure, Tank has been focused ever since he was slacking against Gamboa. Two things for certain. I have seen Gervonta make a lot of Floyd Mayweather moves, which that's only going to make him better. With the facts being laid out, drop your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe below and click on the notification bell to be continued on the next episode of Akhi, Akhi TV. Peace. Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.
You're one of the best trainers in the world right now. You gave Floyd Mayweather high praise. You said that he was the Michael Jordan of the sport. Why exactly do you feel that way about Floyd Mayweather, and how do you see the Mayweather-Pacquiao fight playing out?
Usted es considerado uno de los entrenadores más calificados, más importantes en el mundo del boxeo, en todo el mundo. Y usted alguna vez o siempre se ha referido a Floyd Mayweather como el Michael Jordan del boxeo. ¿Por qué lo ve de esta forma? ¿Y qué espera que suceda en la pelea de Mayweather-Pacquiao?
Yo creo que sí, siempre he pensado que Mayweather es un peleador de otra galaxia y los recursos que tiene siempre los emplea para buscar la manera de agenciarse la victoria y siempre lo logra. Si le toca un peleador fuerte como Maidana, que tira muchos golpes, él se la ingenia pero él gana. Y los recursos que tiene son tan vastos que yo creo que debe de ganar y va a pelear contra un peleador superestrella, sin embargo creo que tiene más recursos y va a ganar.
I mean, I always said it. Mayweather, for me, that's like a boxer from another world. He has tons of skills, tons of strategies. If he gets to fight a hard puncher like Maidana, that throws a lot of punches, he knows how to adjust to that. And I mean, he's fighting Pacquiao. He has a lot of skills too, but I think Mayweather has everything to beat Pacquiao for this fight.
Mayweather is, no doubt about it, in my mind, in Mosley's mind, in anybody's mind now, that he is the best. He keeps on proving it over and over and over again. And tonight convinced me, I have to say the truth, convinced me that he is the best. Possibly, there's obviously a lot of people who will say and who can argue this, but of all time, Mayweather has the skills to beat anybody.